Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Alan Retired in the Philippines. Today's topic is a very important one that I like to share with you. I've been here 30 months, married for 29 months, and I just found out something new that should interest all of you if you're married or getting married or going to have a lifetime relationship. To protect yourself. I'll be right back to tell you what I've learned and how it came about and what I have to do about this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. First of all, I want to make a disclaimer. This is nothing against the Philippines, the people, their culture. This is a topic that involves any country. That's our house up there. And what I've learned about living here, it's not a complaint. It's nothing against anybody. Now, let me start from the beginning. I found out making a will is very, very important. What happened was, before I met my wife, her husband passed away in 2015. Then my wife and I met years later, and I came here to the Philippines, get married, build a house, etc. Excuse me. And what happened was, my wife and her late husband built a house 5-10 minutes away from here many years ago, to raise her kids and family. And my wife, after many years, wanted another relationship. And she grew up in this area right here. It's right next to family. Oh, gotta watch the disclaimer. Not supposed to video people. The new laws. I guess we're supposed to blur out people in the background. But anyhow, we built a small house here. So it's just her and I. And she let her other house, she let her kids stay there. Okay? And I guess they had some kind of argument. They were cleaning out the house. There's stuff out in the rain, and my wife got upset. Hey, don't do this, don't do that. And then her kids say, hey, now that you're married and moved out, this is our house now. Like, oh my God. How can you take your house away from your mother? It's still my wife's house. But anyhow, my wife don't like confrontation, because she likes seeing her grandkids, the real young ones, every day. She don't want to miss them growing up. We go there every day to help them out with laundry and stuff like that, And I'm proud of my wife about that. But anyhow, back to when she was married, they also had a rice farm. Now my wife's got 3 daughters, and between my wife and the 3 daughters, each year they take their turn on the rice farm, for harvest, for extra income. Well, it was our turn, and there's a big family feud about that now. My wife hasn't had any income for many years. I'm proud to take care of my wife. That's not an issue. But, she's independent too. She likes to have her own money and income to do what she wants. But she got denied her turn on the farm. Like, oh my God. This goes against the whole culture. And, what I've learned about the Philippines, how they take care of families, sticks together. They take care of each other. Now, my wife turned 68 just last week. Now, in this culture, when the parents, they had no Social Security benefits or welfare or anything like that. The deal is that in this culture, the mother takes care of the kids, until they grow up in age, and then when the parent retires, like I said, my wife is 68 now, they're supposed to help the parents in return. Well, we're not asking for help, but just her fair share. And also, we're buying a lot next to her daughter's house, who built a nice house, and that's supposed to be an investment because the price of land is going up. But somehow, without my knowledge, one of my wife's niece ended up with her name on half the lot. Like, oh my God, now wait a minute. This is strike three. First, they claim her house is theirs. Then they take her rights away from her rice farm and making extra money. And now they own half of our lot. It's too small to build 2 homes and 2 cars, Like, oh my God. So I got thinking. Now, I heard not too long ago on several channels that if you're married, the kids, if your spouse passes away, it's not like in the States where automatically it goes to the husband or wife, your home and your assets, whatever you have in your house. It legally in this country, it automatically goes to their kids. It's not like in the States where immediately it goes to your spouse. I go, oh my God. So if my wife passes away, her kids can actually claim our house and everything in it. I'm the one who sent budgets to build our house. We got nice furniture, big screen TV and aircon and etc. and everything. Like, oh my God. So I found out I have to get a lawyer to make a will. Prenups aren't very good here. They don't hold up very well. I didn't want a prenup from my wife, far from it. She's not going to take everything I got. She's not that type of woman, But let me back up a little bit. Another family member, her niece, is studying to be a lawyer, going to college being a lawyer. The one who got her name on half of our lot. So she studies the law. But anyhow, what I'm trying to say is, if you're married or getting married or going to live together, have a lifetime relationship, you definitely want to make a will. Now, you can't own land in the Philippines as a foreigner, but you can legally own a house. There's our house again, hard to see with all the bushes. But you can legally own a condo and a house and everything, but you can't own the land. But if you're married, the spouse owns 60% and you can own 40%, but they have the final decision what happens, But you have to make a will to leave your house and assets to each other. Otherwise, family can take it away from you. So, I'm on Social Security. I get paid once a month. This coming budget day, we're going to go to the lawyer and make out a will to cover each other, to make sure that nothing happens. Nobody can take anything away from us. I'm not talking bad about her kids. They just strongly believe in other people. That's the way it is. It's a different culture here. So you got to accept their culture. I'm not bitter about everything. Just go with the flow. Try to keep peace. But you definitely got to protect yourself. So when we go to the lawyers, I'll update you how it works, the price of it and everything, and go over the paperwork with you. But I'm just amazed that if my wife passes away, everything goes to her kids. That's the law here in this country. So I just want to pass that on to you, and I'll update you as we go. And if you know anything about this, or experienced it, or know more accurate information, please share it with us. Leave a comment. You know, both me and lots of other foreigners would really like to know about this issue. Okay, like I said, this is nothing against the people. It's a wonderful country. The people are fantastic, but I don't know, it's a lot different here than what I learned on YouTube before I came out here. I did years of research, you know. There's a lot of things I still don't understand. Okay, I'll update you, and hope you update us and everybody else what you know about this. Okay, we'll see you on next one. Bye-bye.